In example 4, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to graph this function to see if it has an inverse, if the inverse even exists. I think I'll do this one by hand because it's just a standard square root function that we've done many, many times before. So my square root function, I'm going to go to the right 4, and then there's my square root function. Now notice when I draw on any horizontal line, it only crosses it once. And I can show that here. Whoops, I didn't mean to move the axis also. Just me to do that one. So let's try that again. There we go. So no matter where I put it, it exists. So now let's find the function. Let's replace f of x with y. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say y equals the square root of x. Well, before I go that, let's find the domain and range. I think it's a lot easier to find the domain and range of your function first. So my domain is going to be, has to be 4 or bigger, doesn't it? So, because you can't take the square root of a negative. So it's going to go from 4 to positive infinity. And so my range, if we look at my graph, it starts at 0 and goes to positive infinity. Now let's find our inverse. So I'm going to say y equals the square root of x minus 4. Flip the x's and y's around, so x equals the square root of y minus 4. Then I'm going to get y by itself, so let's square both sides. So x squared equals y minus 4. To get y by itself, we add 4 to both sides. And so we get y equals x squared plus 4. Then I'll write my inverse notation. I'll say, oh, f inverse of x equals x squared plus 4. My domain is the same as my range of my function. So my domain is only defined for from 0 to positive infinity.